Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Going to shoot this one a little different in real time. I'm shooting this literally a minute before closing bell, and I'm going to be entering into some small plays, some options where I see opportunity. But just like closing bell, I'll leave a video at the end. I'm sorry, opening bell. I want you guys to watch that. I'm going to briefly go over some information. So just bear with me. It's Friday, and we're just going to listen to closing bell and then go from there. I'm going to give you the plays that I'm in. Let's go right to it.
It had clicked above there into the low 20s, receded back, reflecting a more stable index environment. That dollar index under 102 as well. So lower yields, lower dollar, and lower volatility have been the supports for risk assets this week. We are 3 weeks now into the year. The S&P 500 is sitting on better than a 3% year-to-date returns. And you see the Russell 2000 also up 1 2/3% today. Small caps actually have outperformed large so far in January to date. That is going to do it for Closing Bell. Now to Overtime with Carl Quintanilla. In terms of rates.
I think that's right.
There we have it, good people. Good closing bell. Everything rebound, like we said this morning. Started out not so good. The Dow was going down. Pre-markets was up, and then opening bell it was down, and then it recovered. All right. A lot of skepticism in the markets today. Let me go over a few things that you guys should know. I went over them this morning. I'm going to go over them again, and then we're going to look into some plays that I'm going to be entering into. This does not mean that I am buying and I see green pastures ahead. Quite the contrary. But I just see an opportunity to make a little money while we're cashing up. And so you guys leave me a comment on what you think. But before then, these are some things that you guys need to know. We know that Google is laying off 10,000 employees. Remember, Microsoft announced that they're laying off. Google's laying off 12,000. Microsoft 10 to 11,000. Okay, these tech jobs are really laying off at high rates right now because CEOs are getting ready for what they see is coming. Remember, we did a video, I believe it said like some ridiculous number, like 93% of CEOs think that there's a recession coming, right? The economy is slowing. The bond market is proving that. Oil and gold are rising, okay? These are things that happen in high inflations, right? In an inflationary market and a recession. I'm just saying that these are the things that happen. Mortgage rates did fall to 6.15 for a 30-year fixed mortgage. So that's good. The real estate market is already into a recession. If you look month over month at the speed that it is slowing down, especially for new homes because of their higher interest rates. All right, we know about the debt ceiling, okay? Congress must raise the debt ceiling, and the government is authorized to borrow $31.4 trillion, okay? So here we go again. The U.S. hit its the debt ceiling on yesterday, right? And then now the government has enough money. The government only has enough money to be funded through June. So what will happen? Let's go over that really quick. No Social Security checks, no health care, no military and governmental salaries, no tax refunds, no farm subsidies, and of course, millions of jobs will be lost. Unfortunately, that is looming. We know the dog and pony show. We've been through it 1,000 times. They kicked the can down the road. The market does not like it. The Dow will drop like 600 to 700% based on this. So they'll cause us some pain. And then at the last minute, they'll come together and they'll raise the debt ceiling. They do every year. They have to, because we have to maintain here in the U.S. a good credit rating. All right. So those are some of the things that you need to know. Now let's go into an area where I see that it's not too late to make some money. And that is in Chinese plays. Chinese are opening up their markets. I literally talked to someone just last night, a Chinese businessman, and there's a lot going on in China right now. Okay. And so they are reopening, and unfortunately, their senior citizens are dying in record breaking numbers. Okay. And, one of the problems that China has is there's 1.4 billion people in China, billion with a B, right? And so that is something that's very concerning. They have been walking around with masks forever and a day, right? And so the truth be told, our immune systems are just higher because there is something called herd immunity, right? And our immune systems have gotten stronger, and we've just gotten used to dealing with COVID, and we have better medicine. They won't use our medicine over there in China. And remember, a lot of it's government run. So it's the dictator, not the people. Okay. For those of you that are hateful and are just against Chinese people, it's just not the right thing to do. Remember, dictators run these countries. Okay. And yes, we know everything ain't perfect here in the US either with our crazy government. But I'm just stating facts based on how we make money. Let's look at some things right now that I wanted to show you. And this is up to you. I'm not saying go buying anything. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. I'm just showing you guys where I see opportunity. Okay, so here's some Chinese companies right now that are doing well. Alibaba, you guys know that is the Chinese, where they do the delivery, right? And so you got JD, Baidu, Pindu, and here's another one, Trip.com. All right. And so Trip.com is one that I really wasn't thinking about until I watched it today. I watched the performance on it today. What is Trip.com? Trip.com, as we could see, let's read right here. Can I blow that up? Here, Trip.com Group Limited is a Chinese, what is this? Multi-international online travel company that provides services including accommodations, reservations, transportations, ticketing, packaging. So you see it. So now, why are you bringing this one up, Larry? Because 1.4 billion people for over 2.5 years, almost 3 years, have been locked up. And so now the Chinese holiday is beginning from now until the middle of February. And so what is happening with the Chinese holiday? Everybody is going to be traveling. Remember, here in the US, we have 330 million people. They have 1.4 billion, 4 times the amount of people. And so there's going to be movement. You guys saw what happened to the airline industry here, the travel industry, the hotel industry. You guys saw it exploded. So I'm expecting this to explode, though people have already been in it. Let's look at it right here. Let's go back 1 year ago. As we can see, it has been steady coming back up. Okay. So just remember this. They've been locked down because of COVID. They didn't care. They had their zero COVID policy, which did not work good. And then, of course, there was rioting that was happening because people had had enough of being locked down by the regime or the government. Okay. And so now they're going to travel. And at some point, they are like, we don't care. We don't even care about deaths or anything. We want to get out. And so I did hear a report that their senior citizens are dying at a extremely rapid rate. And I've personally heard some sad stories. But here's where we are, right? And of course, they don't trust our medicine. Theirs is not working as good. So look at some opportunities there. And I know some of you guys are going, I'm never getting in any Chinese companies. That's fine. Okay. But for the people that are, I just wanted to point this out. I am going to be probably doing an option on Alibaba and Trip.com. I'm going to be doing an option play on here, doing a call option on here, probably a month out. What is that? Like February 17th, and go from there. All right. And so these are the companies. We know what Alibaba is, and these are the companies. They're all doing well. They've actually all been doing well this entire week. Look at that. Yep, good. Let's look for the month. When they first announced that they were going to be, look at that. Alibaba's up 36% over the last month. Trip.com is up almost 10%. Baidu is up 19%. And so these are already running up, and they're just really, truly reopening. All right. Hey, if I've said anything, sorry, these allergies got me again, that has helped you. Make sure you continue to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. I just want to give you guys the information. You guys make an educated decision on what you want to do. I'm never going to stop shining a light on where I see opportunities. I'm not going full blown out. I would not be betting the house. I'm just taking a little money. I'm going to do some option plays and make a little money, and then save that money, and then invest that money into some true long-term blue chip companies. That's how I do it. You leave me a comment on how you do it, okay? Make sure you check out the links below. Remember, a few videos ago, I showed you guys how to do Moomoo Lite. Moomoo will be the top link. Download it, put $100 in, and I showed you how to turn it into Moomoo Lite, Lite, because all you see then is how to simply buy and sell stock, and it just remove all of the advanced data out. Okay. Let me know if you guys are enjoying that function with Moomoo. Okay. And so we'll see you. I want you to have a blessed and safe weekend. And lastly, I had lunch with Stocks with Josh, and I'm thinking about doing like a crypto summit for beginners and intermediate crypto traders. And I'm thinking about doing that Monday or Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. All right. We want you guys to be equipped to make money. As always, in signing off, live, love, laugh, learn, and now earn. We'll see you. Have a blessed and safe weekend. Peace.